Hey motor junkies, this is my brand new sports car. Psych, just kidding. This is a friend's car. I wish. So cue the techno music. So anyways, this is a 2010 Volvo C70 T5 5-cylinder turbo engine. Now this thing, it's pretty fast. I'm not a really big Volvo guy. I'm not really into the European cars, but man, this thing is nice, and I'm gonna start with the things that I like. Beautiful paint job, and those are some of the best stock tires and rims I've ever seen on a factory car. So first thing I would say I like about this specific car is the tires and the stance. Now, for a factory package, I'm not sure if this is like the upgraded trim or the standard version, but these are some really nice wheels for a stock right out of the factory, and there's some big rotors. There's some big rotors, and then the stance. It comes from the factory pretty low. It corners nice. It rides real nice. Feels like a sports car or a luxury car. It can be a little bit too low, and it can scrape. But suspension's very nice. Second thing I like about this car is I like the dual exhaust. It's not loud, but it does have a turbo sound that you can hear. So yeah, the third thing I like about this car is the stereo system. Now, these Volvo stereos, they're awesome. Or the sound system. I'm not sure if it has like an amp and a subwoofer, but it bumps and it sounds good. Yeah, very nice interior, very nice center console. I would say the fourth thing would be the speed. Now, I'm not going to be doing no test drive and crap, because this is a friend's car and I'm not going to like beat it up. Maybe I'll do like a 0 to 60 or something, or do a slight pull, but I'm not going to go very fast. Now, I'd say fifth thing would probably be the cornering or the suspension. It's not the lowering, but the kind of like the stance. It's kind of like a wider body stance. It feels very great around the turns. The car feels really good on the highway. It feels good like going pretty fast. Like my truck, if it goes above like 60 miles an hour, it starts to shake and speed wobble and it gets scary. But this thing, it's really nice on the highway. I'm not sure about the 40 grand though. Alright, now I'm going to start off with things that I don't like about this car. Now, I'm going to start off with something simple, and that's going to be the aftermarket support. Now, it's hard to find aftermarket stuff for this car. The exhaust, no one makes an exhaust, and it's welded on too, so you can't take off the mufflers or anything, because I want to hear how this thing sounds. But yeah, no aftermarket support, but that's whatever. I would say the second thing is that this is a weird one, but the pedals are very close together, and you can see like it's catching. There's no room for me to go, so I'll press like the brake and the throttle at the same time. I've been in cars where like the freaking brake pedal is like all the way over here, but it's pretty close. So I can't imagine driving clutch in this thing. Like, I would say the third thing that I don't like is going off that the stance, is it can get too low and and it can start to scrape on the hills of Pennsylvania, so that's something you gotta worry about. I bet, like, you know, Florida or Iowa where it's flat, I bet this would be a great car, but going up and down the hills, it can scrape a little bit, and the suspension can get a little wobbly, and it can start to do like that kind of motion. So here is a view of the engine bay, and going back to one thing I really like about this car is like when you change the lights on this car, you don't have to reach behind here and try to mess with it. All you have to do is pull out this pin right here, and the whole assembly comes out. So other cars you gotta do a whole bunch of bolts and stuff, and then it'll finally come out. But this one, so back to the thing that I don't like is the power steering pump. You can't even see it because it's down by the tire. You have to take off the tire to service it, so that's kind of a pain. If you just want to look at it and see if the fluids are filled, it's kind of a pain. But other than that, looks clean. Not a whole bunch of wires running everywhere and stuff, but I bet under the covers there is a bunch of them. So I'm not sure if this is a common issue with these Volvos, but she was saying that this trunk is leaking from the sunroof or the convertible or something. So I don't know if that's a common problem with these, but it was a pool of water. It was pretty bad. So yeah, this is a really cool car, really fast car, pretty expensive car, but please be sure to share, and please subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.